Hey everyone, Freddie Smith here. Hope you're having a good day. This is a little loud, okay. I wanted to let everyone know that we have had a text message service for probably 4 to 6 months. We kind of just wanted to test it out a little bit, and we just realized that with all these different platforms out there, from LinkedIn to Twitter to Facebook fan pages to business pages to personal pages to Instagram and all these other platforms that we are dabbling with and putting out content to, text messaging, I believe, is going to be becoming more and more popular as the weeks and months and years go on, just because things like email is gradually falling off where people aren't opening it a lot, and even with the organic reach to Facebook, like any of you who maybe pay attention to that stuff, back in the day you could post something on Instagram and Facebook and it would organically, the algorithm would put, like my post for instance in this example, in front of so many more people who were following me, because that's what you'd assume would happen. If you follow someone, that you're going to see everything that they post, where in fact that doesn't always happen that way. They're changing the organic reach for many reasons. Totally understand that, but I want to get ahead of it because I want to be able to make sure that the most important content that we're putting out is getting to you, the person who wants to see it. I know some of you like stopping by for a little bit or maybe seeing a specific thing that we do, and other people are just down. They're like, hey, I really like your opinions. I really like your stories. I love when you and Alyssa do A, B, and C, and you're all in with us and you're following our journey and you don't want to miss anything. And there are ways to subscribe here on YouTube or on or to like a page or to follow on Instagram. And if you haven't done so, if you're watching this on Instagram, there's a little notification that you can click that's going to turn on notifications so that you will actually get a notification to your phone when we post something. But after that long-winded explanation, we wanted to have a text service, but we wanted to respect the boundary of how personal a text message is. Us, more than probably most people, are very, this kind of sounds what's the word? Contradictory. I'm drowning here trying to find the right word. I know I'm contradicting myself, but we do like the privacy, and so we are very aware that a text message service is much different than anything else. So we're going to respect the text message service, and we want to make sure that we're either adding a ton of value with something really inspirational, or it's some exclusive offer, or to let you all know first when something really cool is happening, whether we're going to be in a city and doing an event, or whether we have something new coming out, or an awesome video that we're launching that we just can't wait for you to see. We're probably going to get into to Q&As and giveaways all in the future, but we really wanted to just make sure too that with everything that we're building in this relationship, that God forbid Instagram or YouTube or Twitter or something disappears one day, so will all of the rapport and the platform for you and I to communicate with Alyssa and everybody else too. So we just want to cover our basis and know that if you've been a supporter, if you've been a big fan, that we want to be able to have more direct access to you. And again, if you ask anybody who knows, who has been following the text message service, maybe in the past 6 months, we've sent out 5 text messages. So it's not we're not going to do more than 2 to 3 a month, and it'll be worth it. So we're going to take very good care of you, and we just want to do something cool. So the number is 77222. So text the word pivot, PIVOT, to 77222. The first message you get will be automated just to let you know that it's working. Everything else is going to come from us directly. So this way you know when you're getting something, it's not a bot, other than the first autoresponder to know that you're all set up. But every message then on out is going to be something that we're texting and that we're sending out to the group of people who want to be in the know and who want to be the first in line to hear about everything that we're doing. So that's the text service that we're doing. And I think it's just going to be a really smart way for all of us to communicate. And the more that Alyssa and I travel, we want to do some free meetups as well. I know there's so many cities and states that we always see in our DMs or our live streams about, you got to come here, you got to come here. So instead of organizing like a huge event in all these places, we want to do like little meetups and stuff like that. So it'll be really awesome. And for any of you outside the United States, it's not my fault. The service as of now does not allow anything outside the US, so I'm very sorry for that. But if you are outside the United States, be sure to subscribe on YouTube, make sure to like and follow us on Facebook, and make sure to turn on push notifications on Instagram. This way, you're covered, because these are all different companies. Same thing with Twitter. So if one happens to disappear one day, there's going to be ways that you can always have access and that we continue this relationship moving forward. And we're going to continue to innovate and try things. And we always appreciate your patience and your feedback, because we're all about trying something. And if it works, we double down on it. If it doesn't work, we shift, we pivot. Hence, yet again, the pivot principle. Like, our whole thing is just pivot, pivot, pivot. Just change, find what works, and how we can continue to bring you value and entertain you and educate you. So we're doing a lot of that stuff, but I wanted to let you know that that's the text service. So if you want to be a part of that, it'll be really cool. And if you try it and you're like, I don't like this, you can just text the word stop and you'll be out of it. So it's no big deal. So give it a shot, and then we'll see what all these platforms do moving forward, because as the organic reach changes, I don't know what's going to happen in the future. So it's going to be very interesting to see. But now with ads being at such scale that everyone is getting into the Facebook and Instagram ads who are doing business, creating, or part of brands, Instagram and Facebook, fair enough, it's a free service, but they want people who are building an income and a career off of those free platforms to pay to get their stuff in front of people. So they're not just going to organically, just because you follow us or happen to see this one video, that you're going to see everything that we have. And as we continue to grow in Instagram, same thing with myself. I started off following 17 people. Now I follow like 100. Eventually it'll be 1,000, and there's no way you can see 1,000 people's posts a day. So for anyone that you want to make sure that you see, whether it's us or somebody else, turn on the push notifications, and this way you're going to make sure that you see all the stuff that we're putting out. And we always appreciate you. But yeah, come on this text service ride with us. We've been testing it out. People seem to be really enjoying it, and we really want to build that list. And once we get the list to a nice group of people that's large enough, I think we're going to do something really, really cool and special for you, just because we know that the text message is kind of like, it's kind of like asking you to be official. You know what I mean? You're kind of dating, and then we're popping the question with you. Hey, do you want to make this kind of exclusive? You want to make this a thing? Do you want to be boyfriend, girlfriend? More than just dating around. So we're asking if you want to be exclusive here and you want to get serious and take it to the next level. If you do, text the word pivot to 77222. Now I sound like I'm an infomercial. Either way. But I love you all so much. Thank you for taking the time to watch this video. Don't forget to subscribe and like and all that stuff. It all makes sense. I've heard people say it for many, many years, and now I'm really understanding what it's all about. So I appreciate the love, and I'll talk to you soon. I'm looking forward to getting your text.